um, radio programmers and so on are a little less certain about what they should play.
Well, then I take it you yourself are trying to be an innovative artist always. Is that one of your goals?
Yeah, I would like to be doing. I mean, I think if you look into sort of the left field, more like Steve Reich, Philip Glass, these sort of people, then I would say that there's more really innovative work than in the sort of rock areas. But for a rock artist, I think I do definitely go about things in a more original way than most.
Do you see any other bands these days or any other artists achieving the same goal?
Well, I don't know that they have the same goals, but I'm a big Talking Heads fan. Simple Minds I like. Who else? Some of Bowie's stuff I think is great. I mean, it's odd people that I mean, those are sort of mainstream names, but
are they always the?
Sorry?
Oh, excuse me. Are they always the bands and the artists that are coming up with new twists and whatnot, or do you have the old?
No, I love stuff. I mean, I like a lot of black music. I mean, particularly some of the older stuff which had a rougher edge, which I found more attractive.
I see. I was wondering about your interest in video, because we've gotten a couple of your tapes over here, and they seem to be rather elaborately made. How are you interested in using video?
Well, I mean, I've long had sort of attempts to explore video. I think, I mean, what you actually see is the promo single stuff, and that is promotional video to go with singles. I think there's going to be a more interesting area that evolves over the next few years, which will be more of a sort of album equivalent, if you like, which won't have to run to the same rules that single promos do. In other words, I think that the pacing, the style, content can be quite a lot different. And I'm working on a few projects with sort of visual people where we will work in parallel. Because in most cases, it's, hey, we've finished our single, let's call up the promo people to stick on a promo. And I think that's not so interesting as working in parallel from the word go towards a total idea.
So it wouldn't necessarily replace albums, but as much as, say, enhance your music.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't think that I'm so much interested in music enhancement. I'm interested in a medium which combines visual and sound images. I'm trying to produce a series, it'll be next year, but with other artists who would be linked up in collaborations with people from different fields. So you would put together, you know, some visual person, whether it's a sculptor, painter, filmmaker, whatever, with a musician, or and Laurie Anderson I saw just recently and talked to her about it, and I was really impressed with her shows. But I do think that a style, I mean, that lots of styles will emerge for a video medium which isn't, well, let me go at it another way. A lot of promo videos are, at least the best of them, impress people, but I don't think they really move people. And soul video is a form which I would like to see emerge. I saw the Malcolm McLaren has a Soweto single out at the moment, and there's just a lot of film of dancing and lots of real people, very little posing, and it's very very effective.
If I'm for theatrical type visuals that entails such things as wearing masks and whatnot, do you think the interest or the desire to make videos alone as a separate artist sort of an extension of that?
For me, yeah, definitely. I mean, with The Lamb Lies Down on Broadway, we were working with sort of slide things and masks and all that, and I really had a lot of time and a lot of pleasure involved in the visual side of that. And for me, a lot of the lyrical images have come out of pictures rather than words. And so that's definitely a thing which I would enjoy to work with and to learn about.
Would working in videos have any effect on the way you handle your concert, your stage?
Well, I've been trying. I mean, partly when I left Genesis, I was known partly as a sort of clothes prop because of the costumes and masks and so on. So I decided to take a much lower profile and work primarily with the music and without any of the arms race, sort of lasers and all that. So that I've done for a number of years, and I now am getting ready and itchy feet to work with visual things again. And I have some ideas for a live show which would incorporate video material in it. Part live, part pre-recorded. As the things I've seen anyway, I don't think have begun really to scratch the surface of the possibility of big video images with live performance.
So would you consider yourself an actor at all?
Not really. I don't think I'd be very good. I mean, I think I have sort of acted out some of my own fantasy characters, but I think that's a lot easier than trying to hollow yourself out for someone else's, which I don't think I could do very well.
How about concerts? Are they very important for you as an artist?
Very important, but I wouldn't like to spend my life doing them. In other words, I think you can end up, you do pass these sort of bombed out zombies that you blink blearily at you across airport terminals. And I know, I can get into that frame of mind if I'm on the road for too long. So 3 months a year is as much as I would choose to do.
Is that direct contact with the audience reaction necessarily, say, I don't know if you'd say the creative process, but just the process involved in being an artist?
I don't think it's essential, but I think it's a very useful one for me because it's like direct feedback and you challenge. If you take risks in that situation, you get an immediate response. They like it or they hate it.
Have you ever had any negative responses or positive responses that have influenced your musical direction?
I think all the time you're subconsciously marking your scorecard. You know what is. I like to take a few risks, and you find out which fail and which work.
How about actual concert plans for the future here?